Hi, my name is Diane, and I am a third grade teacher in Sacramento, California. This is my second year teaching third grade and in general, but I have worked in a school setting for about 10 years now. And I started this journey being an after school program aide. And then during COVID, I eventually moved into the office, becoming a human resources person. And recently, I just became a teacher. And some things I like to do on the side and for fun is I like to watch Friends, and I also like being with my dog. So, what I think about multimodal literature is I think that it is the incorporation of different resources to support readers in determining their meanings. Not necessarily what I think, but I know because it's something that I already incorporate into my classroom. And so some of these resources could look like videos, pictures, words, and sometimes even songs. But when I really think of multimodal literature, I think of Dogman and Cat Kid because this is a great way of getting readers to connect pictures and words together and really make meaning of what they're reading. Something else that I like to use in my classroom are anchor charts. So right now we're learning about fractions, and it's really fun to have my students come and be engaged. Some of them draw my fraction charts, some of them draw my fraction bars, and they help each other determine vocabulary words and meanings to support them in the future. And then we also use pictographs, and this is a great way to help students be more engaged. What happens is we learn about a specific type of habitat or an animal, and then we learn more, and then we add details onto a picture graph, and then we post it around the room for students to be able to have that whenever and wherever they need it. This really supports my English language learners too, and I find that they often use this as well. Something else also is the sequence patterning chart. This is a really great way for my English learners and my just all my students in general to start creating sentences with adjectives and adverbs and verbs. In third grade, I found that my kids at the beginning they lack the experience of adding adjectives into their sentences. So this really allows them to create full sentences that are descriptive, and it also incorporates singing, and you could see that there are some visuals up there that really help them. But yeah, this is just another one. But that is pretty much it. I hope you learned more about me and some of the different resources and tools that I like to use in my classroom. If you do have questions about them, I am more than happy to help. Some of these are very fun, and some of these are things that we are already doing in our own classroom to begin with.